So we are here at the Journey Home, and I am introducing Izzy, our project program manager.
Welcome to the Journey Home and the launching of our website. We're really excited for Janene. She wrote a special song just for this party.
It's called Following Hope. Bear their burden, walk their long road, help them heal, then reap the seeds we sowed. When they can stand alone, bid them peace and health, strength to keep faith for spiritual wealth. The temple of our souls resonate with grace, renewed in the presence of glory's face. Following hope, following hope, following hope. We will open our circle with a Buddhist bell. Let's start with you.
I'm Maureen, or Mo, and I'm just really excited to be here with all these women that are so brave and courageous, and excited to see this go.
My name is Anastasia. I'm really excited for this event and we've just been waiting for it for so long. Love to see it.
I'm Felicia. I'm just so grateful to be a part of this. It's very powerful and healing, and I'm just really happy.
My name is Emma, and again, I'm grateful to be a part of this, and I feel like this is a blessing for all of us to be a part of, and I'm also really excited to be a part of it as well.
I'm Izzy, and I am excited that this is launching and all the hard work is paying off, and we're finally getting the show on the road.
I'm Jade, and I'm honored to be able to be a part of this. Grateful that I get to share it with everyone here, as well as everyone who couldn't make it, and eager to see who joins us and is impacted by the thing that we're trying to do here today.
So, my name's Dr. Bonnie. I'm so excited about this. We've been working hard on making this happen, and it's awesome. And to be here with these courageous women who have told their stories, that's going live, it's amazing. I'm going to break with our agenda. So I just want to say a few words. This is mostly for our viewers and people who don't really know what the journey home is, or the journey to this time and space. And so 15 years ago, I started going into Northampton County Jail. There was no programming for women. I was deeply moved by the stories I heard at that time. This poem I'm going to read was written by Eve Ensler when she started at the Bedford Maximum Security Prison. I've changed a couple of the words that you'll notice. This describes what happened to me when I started going in the jail. Everyone is here at Northampton County Jail because of a mistake. Some of those mistakes occurred within months, some within minutes. Most of the mistakes were dreadful, catastrophic. Now we have frozen the women in their mistake. We masked them forever. They were held captive. They were discarded, hated for their mistake. They essentially have been forced to become their mistake, the walking daily embodiment of their mistake, held in the monument constructed to punish mistakes. Before I came to Northampton Jail, I imagined you, the women, all the women there. They were mistakes, lying on mistakes cots behind steel mistake bars. Mistakes do not have faces, or feelings, or histories, or futures. They are bad mistakes. You must forget them, put them away. Then I went to Northampton County Jail. And for all of you viewers, you will now hear their stories and have the same experience that I had. Slowly, I began to meet the mistakes one by one. They had soft, delicate voices, strong hands, beautiful faces, feisty spirits, and outrageous laughs. These mistakes were mothers and daughters, sisters, aunts, Muslims, Christians, Buddhists, and Jews. They had fantasies and toothaches and bad moods and funky, it says t-shirts here, but you had funky like jumpsuits and orange shoes. Then we began our writing group, 15 different mistakes in one room, and I began to see how it worked. There were the mistakes and the women. There were the mistakes and the women who got toilet paper when people were crying. And there was the mistake and the great deep love of one's child. The mistake and a brilliant poetic mind. The mistake in the women who are teachers, who writes, who sings, who braids, who hates herself for her mistake. There is the mistake in the woman who wants to move on from the mistake, like these women here. And you'll hear that in the stories when you go to the website. They're desperate for the tools to transform their self and make and long to be seen as something other than a mistake. In our group, our I watched women struggle week after week to give words to the guilt, the sorrow, the fear, the despair that formed around their crimes. I was honored, and I mean this, privileged to experience the depth of their seeking and reflection. I was moved and changed by their courage and willingness to take full responsibility for their lives and deeds. There is the mistake. It was one moment. It is in the past. It is ruined. It cannot be changed. But then there's the women. So, everyone in the world out there, we will make this website live. And the website is on my website, thejourneyhome.blog, / maybe, I don't know, Following Hope. And right now there are 6 stories. There will be a second and third series. We hope other women will join it. But right now, right here, live on Facebook, we are going to make this website live. Everyone ready?
Yes.
Ready for your stories to go out into the universe.
3, 2, 1.
Blast off! So in our circles, we always have a talking piece. This is Sadness from a movie. My granddaughter gave it to me. And I'm just going to pass it around, and maybe each person could say a little bit about hope or about being part of this process or something for the viewers to hear.
So hope has a lot of meaning to me. My life has been a roller coaster, and at times I felt like giving up, but there was always this small glimmer of hope that kept me going, and that is my theme for my Christmas this year. So I'm hopeful, more hopeful than I've been in a long time, that maybe this all can be behind me.
Hope for me means when nothing else is there, the only thing that's left is hope. Hope is like the last resort. Hope is the last, even like, the last thing that can like help you through some of the most difficult situations.
For me, hope is a feeling that I really can't describe in words. But the best way I think I can describe it is when I'm, sitting in the jail and they're telling me like that I'm not getting out for a really long time, or that things are going to go really bad, and I just had this like belief in me that they were wrong, and they were, and to me that's hope.
Hope for me is when I look in my son's eyes, I look in my daughter's eyes, because when I look at them, I see the future, and I see what that little bit of hope can bring me to. I think sometimes hope is something that we don't even realize we had until we're past that point. And then at that point, we're proud of ourselves because we did have this sense of hope to get us through whatever it is that we were trying to get through. That's what hope means to me.
I guess hope for me was really just always like a voice that I was always trying to like shut off whenever I was using, whenever I was in a cell, whenever I was at another rehab. Like I just always wanted it to like stop, because I didn't really think that the life that I have now is something that was like achievable for me at that time. And so it was more so like a dream. Like it was like I always pictured this life, but I never thought that I could have it. Like I always like thought like how nice. So I guess that was like my hope, and so now I have it. So I don't try and shut that voice off anymore.
For me, hope is actually the most precious gift of life because I remember having no hope. And I remember that absence of hope, the despair that came with that. And I've shared it so many times in my life. I say it all the time whenever it comes up, but I remember watching something and it said, like, you know, what is the one thing that carried mankind through all of time? And I was like on the edge of my seat, like, what was it? And they said hope, and I felt so defeated, and I was like, I'm never gonna make it. And I meant, like, you know, like, I believed I was gonna die. I had no hope. And now that I can understand what hope is, and it's, you know, the desire to go on and the belief that no matter how bad it gets better too. Now that I know what that is, I'll never take it for granted again. I'll never forget it, that's for sure. So to me, hope is just that precious gift of life.
So, I read on a Facebook posting, the author of Just Mercy, Stevenson, can't remember his first name right now, but he said that without hope there is no justice. And I thought that was really interesting to think about. I think in today's world, we need hope. And that's what I'm really excited about, these stories. And I've gained hope from, you know, I haven't been in the jail in almost 2 years, but people have asked me how I could just keep going in, you know, for over 10 years, like 4 times a week. But it was the hope, it was what I saw in all of you and the hundreds of other women. And we really need that. And it is, like you said, what keeps mankind, people kind, going. We need it. So hopefully, that was weird, these stories will help people find hope in this time that maybe people are feeling despair and feeling alone. So, and I really want to say thank you to all of you who have shared your stories, and to people in the future who want to share their stories. It's amazing, and witnessing them has been incredible. If you go to thejourneyhome.blog, down and you scroll down, you'll see you'll see a whole list of things, and one of them is Following Hope. You can click on there, or you can go to thejourneyhome.blog/Following Hope. And you should get to these pages. So on the page where it has all of the cameo pictures, at the bottom there's a link there that you can contact me. You can contact me if you want to come to this amazing studio. We have all kinds of art and supplies, and we do lots of fun things and very healing things. You can come and see me. My email is bonniewinfield@mac.com. You can contact me. If you want to tell your story, just tell me, or you want to post it and we want to have a video. And for anyone out there who especially feels alone at this time, please reach out to us. We are here for you. I'm at the studio almost every day. I only live around the corner above Terra Cafe. So if you are downtown and you want to come to the studio, you can just email me, text me, and I will come over and meet you. I've done that many, many times. I'm just like a hop, skip, and a jump away. We can even get coffee first at Terra Cafe and then come over. I really want to thank Janene for that amazing song. We'll post the words to that song someplace.
Sure.
Yes, because it was so meaningful. And so we don't want anyone to feel alone. We are here, literally here and online here. And so thank you all viewers who checked in and passed the links along.
And now we'll celebrate with more song and drumming and
Yes.
just to take you all out.
And now
if
we
you
will
want to dance
celebrate.
out there, you're more than welcome.
Okay.
So the chorus is, you can sing along too if you sing, so it's following home, following home, following home, following
So, we like to end with Namaste, which means I see the goodness in you that is also in me. And we also say Ubuntu, which is an African, I think from Kenya, that means because of you, I am. Namaste. Ubuntu.
Namaste, Ubuntu.